That's the logger's jig.
It seems to make a difference on the way I greet the day. If I just make up my mind to blow it all away, well, I can buy a ticket to a place in paradise, or I can roll around in hell with a heart as cold as ice. To make this world a better place, my orchestra here today. I say, come on, baby, come on, heal me. Come on and heal me. Heal me with your intuition. Help me lose my inhibition. Focus on your energy. Your energy. Oh yeah. Come on and heal me, babe. Get down and heal me. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys.
Love it.
You know, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna be 70 years old, November the 14th, okay? And you know, the weird thing is that I left the music business over 35 years ago because I had a drinking and alcohol problem, right?
No, no.
So I had to go get some help, and it's real funny. I never had any intentions of getting back into the business or playing in a bar. You know, I mean, I never did. And but BR, he just came along and said, "Oh, come on, Mom. You know, we never got a chance to play together." And how awesome is it to be able to play with your son? You know? And the other thing is Pat Turner, my friend over here. Do you remember the Vietnam War?
He started it. Sorry.
I was living out here in Yellow Point, or in Cedar, right where the tree farm is. That used to be the Smith farm.
Yeah.
The Smith, he's a butcher. Barry Smith was my husband, his father. And all these people in here are very old friends from school. They're all my age. I know they don't look it, but they are. And, you know, it's just that you're never too old to rock and roll.
Great
It's good.
line.
So yeah, I'm happy. I'm having a ball. I never thought I'd be doing this
What
again.
happened to the Vietnam War?
Good morning, friends. Mother's Day. Excuse me. Get sawdusty in here. Look at it. I hope everybody's well. Do you guys remember? Do you guys, folks that have been here a long time, you'll remember when I ran into this head. It was just like, how can this be? How could I run into this? It's an axe head with a tree on it. Hello, Buck and Billy Ray. Check it out, friends. It is the epitome. See the little red tree? So I haven't figured it out yet. I've also got, you know what I've also got? I'll show you. I've also got, and it's a trip. It's an absolute trip. And these are special axes. This is a cruiser. German. See the tree? I had 3. I think Tim got one. Shawshank. I've got, I think this might be my last one. I think. I'm not positive on that. Oh, no, I've got another one there. I've got one more. Here it is here. I think, is this it? Yes, it is. Now, I don't know, and these are hand forged. You can see like there's drop forged. Drop forged tool from high carbon steel, carefully hardened and tempered, inspected for quality of material and workmanship. Check this out, friends. This is sweet. Look at. It's a freaking cruiser. I got 3 of them off a guy. They were in Nanaimo, where I live, and it was like his daughter's boyfriends. They split up or something happened. I don't know, but I got them. So, what a trip is what I'm saying, but they're special. Look at. That's too much. So what I think is these heads, I got to find out. If anybody knows, let me know, because I don't know why there's a tree on it. The only thing I can think of is that they were for a camp, maybe a church camp or a school camp or a forestry, something or other. I've got to figure this out. These are special, friends. They are. They're probably a limited run of something. But anyway, so, but the thing is, well, I don't know, because this one, it's special. It's German. I'd reckon these are German, and what gives that away for me is a few things. The great big pole and the horizontal lines. Here's a German head right here. Yeah, it says made in West Germany right on it. This is a beautiful head. Oh my goodness. Look at it. I love these. I love them. They're huge poles for banging wedges. They're just solid axes. They were made in the 70s and 80s. Earlier as well, of course, but I think, oh gosh, just beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? So here we are. There's the smaller version. You know what I mean, friends? It's a German company. It's German. This axe, I made, okay, let's get rid of the cruiser. These are available, friends. They've still got the freaking sticker on them. I know. I do something different with them. I can leave them. If there's a request for them, I can leave the sticker on them and leave them just like that. But what I do is I kind of give it the old bucket. Look at this. These are totally hand forged or drop forged. Anyways, friends, I was going to keep this axe. I made this morning, early actually, 5:30, I made an octagon handle for it, 32-inch octagon handle. It's going to be like, and this one turned out actually really nice, friends. Can you, I don't know if, let's see. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You can see them. You can see the octagon handle there. There it is. Look at, friends. Look at that. Look. I done a good job, friends, on this one. Okay, that's straight up weird. I did. It feels wicked. It's slender, it's narrow, but to put a big head on this didn't make sense. It felt too heavy for the size of the handle. You want the axe to work. Do you know what I mean? You want the axe to... I make an axe, like I wouldn't put a big, like I actually, friends, I had this head on it. This great big 4 pound, 3.5 pound. It says 3.5. It looks deadly on there. It really does. Let's look. It's 3.5. I can feel it. Yeah, it is. It's 3.5 pounds exactly. Okay. Now this little guy says 2.5, but I can almost guarantee it's about 2 3/4. Let's look. It's 2 3/4 pounds. So, sorry friends, it's 2 3/4. I just like to show you guys, that's all. Beautiful head, beautiful. And it's my favorite. Like, actually, you know what, friends? This is one of my original wedge bangers, 2.5 pounder, which ended up being 3 pounds from Bear Claw. What I do have, my dear friends, is my wedge banger, my personal favorite 3-pound, made in West Germany. Gosh, I love this axe. This thing's clobbered over so many trees and hasn't even thought about moving. This is the same company, friends. I can almost get, gosh, that's nice. Hey. Oh boy. Anyway, I hope everybody's good. So what I was saying about an axe, when I build an axe, I build it, the head, the handle have to combine, and they have to match one another. Like me and my wife, we matched one another. So we got married. So we're gonna marry these two. So here's the 3 3/4 pound head. 32-inch handle, you think that would be fine. Of course it would be. That's a wonderful combination, a wonderful marriage. But this and it fits like a freaking dream, because I was originally kind of working on this head, and then I put it together and I thought, like, it looks spectacular. Look at it, friends. I mean, it's deadly. And another head I was thinking of doing was this thing. I don't think I can get rid of this head, friends. I don't think I can. This, oh, you know what I mean? Look at it. Made in West Germany. It's those German ones. I love these heads. They're just a big axe. Big, strong axe. Yep, made in West Germany right there. This is a beautiful head. It's all there. Like, it's just pitted. Oh, gosh darn it. So I even tried it on there, friends. I even tried it on there. And I mean, it's lovely. Let's pull that one off. It's spectacular, actually. The fit is stupendous because it's the same head, right? Oh, see, this was hard to not put that on there. Look at that freaking axe head. Friends, you know what I mean? So, and this is fine, but it feels a bit, it feels a little bit, and even though it's not, like, look, it's a good fit, it's a good balance, it's a nice axe. I'm making a different axe. I'm making an axe that, like a hot rod. You know what I mean? It's going to be a probably 30.5 inch, maybe 31, but more like 30.5 with this little 2 3/4. Let's double check. Yes, 2 3/4 pound Hudson's Bay West German axe head with a freaking tree stamped in it. Gosh, this is gorgeous. I think I will do another one like this, octagon handle, for this axe. Oh, I can't keep them all. I gotta sell them. Like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I know. I know.
Oh, hey, yeah, I was just, axe. Just fixing her up, making sure it's all, something in my eye there. Ben, yeah, just shipping up your axe for you, bud. Just kind of doing a couple finishes things there. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. Shipping her out. Over and out.
Okay. And the fit? Ridiculous. Okay. Hey, how's my Instagram friends doing? Timbercutter77. Good to see you, guy. You just left a comment. They come up on my phone. Great to see you. Great to see you. Anyway, friends, I'm going to go. Keep this short. God, I do a lot of content, don't I? And it must get boring, some of this axe stuff. Friends, let me know if there's too much of this. Is it all right just hanging out, us doing this stuff? Let me know. This is beautiful. So, 2.5 pound, boom. I've totally changed my fit on this, and I went this way with it. And you know what? It feels like the right decision for the handle. See? Look, this is nice. This is real nice. It's a good balance. It's lighter, so it's going to go easier on the slender handle. That's the whole idea, friends, of getting a little bit lighter head out there, is to salvage out the little bit of a lighter handle. It just feels to me like the handle feels like it should wear this head. The other ones were just a bit heavy, and it could potential for breakage. Why do it? Why do it when this can be just an amazing little axe, friends? Oh, it's going to be deadly, and oh, it's going to split. Okay, over and out, done. I'll talk to you guys a little later on. Thanks for watching my videos. Give her a thumbs up if you had a chuckle and you enjoyed yourselves. If not, don't bother. That's not good for the self-esteem. Be kind.
When I'm rocking and rolling, it just frees my mind, gets rid of the stress, lets the body unwind.
Friends, little tip for when it's time to cut your cut the excess wood off, you know, when you're building your axes. Okay, little tip here. I'll just put the camera down. See here, you know, when you get to this stage where you're cutting off the excess, a little tip that I like to do. Okay, let's put this down here for you guys. Is I just use a hacksaw blade, just what I use. I start the cut. I start it on the top and the bottom. Just like this. Okay, I'll show you what I do. So when I do this, what it does, it's like a snap cut. So now, when I choose to get my proper tool out, I could finish it with this, but I don't think I will. Is that, okay? And it's not going to, look at that. Oh, right, that's from the lathe. Got it. What's going to happen is it's not going to bust. Oh, I love it. This is actually a nice axe handle. It really is. Okay, so just so you can see what the deal is. This axe head was not going on straight. No curl here, okay? And the reason for that is, friends, some of these German heads, and I've run into it lots with these German heads, and I don't know why, I guess just in their process. Their finish wasn't the greatest. They were my kind of head, actually, kind of skookum and strong and stout. But their finishing was a little bit rougher, I think, personally, just me. And there's exceptions to every rule, but oh, but it was crooked. It wasn't going on right. So what I done, friends, is I took a little bit more on the one side, right? So the head would drop down. It fixes it. But you just don't get your curl. That's all. It's just all in the vintage head thing. It could have been, well, it was smashed. I know it was. Oh, this is smooth now. I smooth up my edges, friends, okay? I chamfer them all. You know what I mean? I do that so I don't cut my wedges all up, my plastic wedges. Friends, this axe is turning out really, really nice. It really is. I don't think this one's going anywhere. I just don't. So anyway, so friends, that's basically it. I'm going to crack a wedge in her. I might even go this route. You know, I think I might. I think I might. It's a worthy axe for it, you know. But that will take a bit. Because I got to, excuse me. Because I got to build the, yeah, see, and here we are. So remember, friends, to do this when you know, this is working out real nice. So go like that. Keep your thumb on it. Pull it out. See what you got. So you got, these are narrow heads. So well, here, I'll do it this way for you. Look. Okay. So like this. Remember, this is going to get ground down a little bit. So I'm right there. That's how much wedge I got. Probably more like that because I'm going to take this down. That's pretty high. So we're going to get down. So it's going to work good. Okay? Talk to you in a bit. Okay. Oh, friends. So I made the choice of grabbing one of Lip Ripper's wedges and changing it from this to this for this particular axe because it's special. And this is just going to make it that much more special. So it's quite the job to get a wedge down. But you know what? This axe, it's going to be beautiful, friends. It is going to be beautiful. I just see one little thing I got to do. It'll take about not even 10 seconds. There, it was just a little uneven. It was a little thicker in one spot, and I'm going to go with this. Let's do this. Let's put this wedge in. I'm having a feeling. See, because the fit's so good, friends, that helps. We're going to put this wedge in, and we're going to hope for the best. I think I'm going to sink it. I do. I think I'm going to sink it. Okay. What do we got for glue? This looks good. Let's do it. Yep. Why is that? That's strange. I like to hold my head down. I like to hold the head down. I don't know why. I think it can bounce. If you're not careful, I think they can bounce. Beautiful so far. Beautiful. Always take a look, friends, when you start your wedge, because you know how when you bang a head on, you bang from the bottom and the head goes, right? Well, now you're banging from the top. So it could come up, friends. Be careful. I've seen them bounce up. You don't want that. You pound your wedge and you go, oh, darn, it's up an eighth or whatever. Just hold the head down or just be careful when you're pounding wedge. Friends, we got a problem here. A good problem. Look at it's started. It's already, the process has begun now. The head's on. It's not going anywhere. We just need the finishing touches now. Hold down on the axe head, like down, hold it down so it doesn't bounce. Dear Lord, dearest Lord. Friends, that's one of the nicest ones I've done in a long time. I'm being serious. Look at this. Look at the glue. It's right to the top. And I was hammering on it. Oh, this is a nice axe. Let's go back over here, friends. My special tree axe. Oh, it's dead center. I'm glad I took the time, friends, to, if you're putting an axe head on and it's not going on straight, like, you know what I mean, right? Like it gets that little, what I have had to do quite a few times actually, is we're on vintage heads. These aren't coming off the factory line. And even at the factory, I saw when they were putting the heads on, when there's one guy, he stands there all day, that's his job. He puts heads on the axes, presses them on, presses the wedge on. What they do is they look at it, he looks at it like this, and he actually puts it in between two boards and goes, and he tweaks them and straightens them out. That's just what they do. It's a piece of steel going on a piece of wood, friends. It's an axe. It goes back a gazillion years. So, dear Lord, this is such a beautiful tool. And you know what now feels better? The handle feels stronger now that there's a lighter head up top. Does that make sense, friends? You know what I mean? Like when you got a big, heavy piece of steel up there, the handle can sometimes say, oh, geez, that's wonderful. You know what I mean? So, this just feels right for the handle. It worked out literally perfect. It's very similar to my axe of the week up there. Have you guys seen my little thing I do now? I got a little thing. I was thinking about even changing it, friends. I was thinking about changing it. This is a window out of like a 1920s Ford. I found it up at Bear Claw's property down in the creek, where they used to dump stuff years and years and years and years ago. And it's just beautiful. It's even got the little wiper motor thing up there, whatever that thing is. But I thought it would be a great thing for the axe of the week and put it in there. That one's been more like axe of the 2 or 3 weeks now. It's been there for a while. So what this axe is, friends, is very similar to that one up there. It's extremely similar. And I think I'm going to put this one up there in place of that when I finish Watkaing it. Friends, you've seen the Watka process 1,000 times. The wedge is in. I mean, I can go out and it would be customary, wouldn't it? We better go. We got to do this. We can't. After I put my wood wedges in an axe, I go outside and I clobber wood with it. Just to show you. Just to show anybody. Show me. For my own, really. Oh, it's gorgeous out. It's warm out, friends. Ooh, I've been up early. I've been in the bunker. See, this is the thing about the bunker. I just could live in it. I love it there. Now, here's our piece of cherry. Let's do this. Let's do it. You guys may as well take a wide angle at this. I wonder if I shan't change the position of this thing. So here's Bucking in his PJs. Okay? And this axe is freakishly sharp. Ooh. Look at it shanking off the sides of that cherry. Oh my, oh, I think that's, wow, interesting. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning. I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee. Go in and visit my wife. There's some nice axes being built, friends. There just is. Okay, I just went out and, well, you just saw me do it. you know, this was part of this thing for me, friends, when I decided to do this. You guys remember, I had people asking me. I'm going to talk about this for 2 seconds right now. Okay, I'm going to. We got the Soldiers of Kindness shirt on. Okay, there she be right there. Soldiers of Kindness is everybody out there. Okay, everybody involved in this channel. Okay, so folks were asking me. I was building my fallen axes and some splitting axes for my wood knot. And I had, excuse me, friends. Excuse me. I had people asking me, a few people, Buckin, those axes look nice. Would you make me one? I'd pay you. Would you make me one, you know? And I was like, oh, shucks. You know, thanks so much for the compliment on the axes and that, but I just make them for myself. They're for my fallen, banging wedges in my wood splitting. I thank you though. I thanks for asking and that you like them. I think that's cool that you like them. So that happened quite a few times actually from different folks, and I gave one axe away to a fella, and anyways, long and the short, friends, the channel started to grow a little bit. Excuse me, it started to grow, and I thought, what am I doing? People are asking me for something. I'm building a channel and I'm saying no to them. You know, it just didn't seem right. It didn't seem positive. No, you know, thanks, but no thanks kind of thing, right? So I changed it. And I said, okay, listen, this is what we'll do. I'll make 20 axes. That's what we'll do. I'll make 20 axes. Friends, I look you right in the face right now and tell you this. They sold overnight. They sold overnight. I had no idea, friends. I had no idea that. I just didn't know. I didn't know. So they sold overnight, and I basically paid my mortgage payment overnight. And I just thought to myself, this is crazy. I got axe heads. I got, you know, these folks are supporting the channel. They're saying, you know, they're calling it the Buck and Arm, you know, because this was in the infancy, friends, of this whole thing. So it morphed. Friends, I've sold over 200 axes. I've sold over 200 axes. I've got it all documented. Thank you. Thank you, friends. We've traveled a couple, 3 years now together, 4 years coming up in July or June or something, or I don't know when. Anyways, that's where this thing, how it started. It wasn't, hey, I'm going to see that make some axes and sell them on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Wasn't the deal. None of this. Nor was this. Nor was this. This all came from you people. It did. So thank you. Thank you. This is incredible. My life is changing. And guess what we're doing? I'll talk about it on the live feed. There's some big news, friends. We got big news. Okay, friends. Happy Mother's Day. Have a great freaking day. Spend it with your mom, you know, or just be with your mom, wherever she is. If she's here on earth, if she's not, just be with her. Over and out, friends. Thanks again. Be kind. Friends, Buckin. Hey, how's everybody? I forgot to mention on the live feed that there has been some interesting news come my way. I did my best to grab my cleanest attire and dress up for this small interlude in this video. I won't be long. I'll be back to that hafting in a minute. Friends, there is... Have you made your summer plans yet? Like, have you got all your summer holidays figured out and all that with your family and stuff? July 14th and 15th, I believe. We haven't nailed down the dates, but my presence and my family's presence is requested in Mishawaka, a small town in Indiana. It's a man named Decal. You all know who he is. I spent some time with him and his family, and we're going back. We're going back in like 2 months. This is coming up fast. There's going to be on the website, perhaps by the end of the day, tomorrow probably, kind of an idea. You're going to be able to go to the website, buckandbillyray.com, go in and have a look. This isn't hey, how you doing, Billy Ray and Hogan and Rita and Wendy? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm glad I came all this way to shake your hand. No, that's not the deal. Friends, this is going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of hands-on. I don't know the proper word. It's not training. It's not schooling. It's not none of that. It's camaraderie. It's absolute camaraderie, like-mindedness, based in love and kindness and sharing each other's stories and techniques. There's going to be axe throwing. There's going to be bucking, but I won't go into that, because Decal is setting up, and Marco is setting up a page that's going to go on the website. It's going to explain to you the whole scenario. Friends, I can't even believe I'm saying this. I'm going back to Mishawaka. This is going to be nuts. It's a meet and greet. It's a hangout weekend. Buckstock is what we're calling it. Kind of like Woodstock. And as a matter of fact, I believe there is going to be some live music. Yeah. There's some things we can't even talk about that's going on the weekend. But that's all I'm going to say, because I don't know exactly. But Decal's putting some stuff together, and Decal, as you know, Decal's style, he don't like doing anything half-cracked. He goes all the way. He's excited. We're all excited. Your presence, if you can manage it, to come to Indiana, Mishawaka, mid-July. It's a 2-day event. It's the weekend. There's camping. There's room for campers and trucks, and it's going to be buckstock. Back to the video, friends, but keep your eye on the website over the next day or two. Decal's going to have something up where you can go in, and he'll explain the events. That's the word I'm looking for. There's going to be events all weekend. I can't even believe it, that it's going down, but it is. I'm not saying no to life anymore. Friends, at the beginning of this channel, not right at the beginning, but I actually, some of you know, some production companies came knocking on the door. They did. Discovery was one of them, and there was another one, and I chose not to do that at that time. I chose not to do it. The main reason I chose not to do it was my family, which now has grown. I wanted to build a community. It's important to me to have like-minded people thinking, more people thinking the same thing. Being kind is what I'm talking about. Being kind to people. Not having the first thing to pop into your mind that your hair goes up and you gotta protect your goodies, or your somebody's trying to get something from you. That mentality, you know? And turn it around into a mentality of giving. If everybody's thinking about giving and helping, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay, enough. Back to this freaking axe that I just built on Mother's Day in the morning. I hope you're enjoying the video. Give it one of those or one of these or whatever you do with the things there. Doug will have it up on the website. It's going to be nuts. I hope you can make it to do one of these. One of these. Good to see ya. Back to the show. Friends, I had to come back on. I did. I had to come back on, friends. I gotta tell you. I just like that the last wedge that I just banged on this axe, Buchan's axe. Okay, I've made 2 axes for myself in the last week. It's Sunday, right? That's when I make my axes for myself, is on Sundays. Ever if I'm making an axe for me. This is nuts. It couldn't be better. For starters, I know for a fact that it is on the bottom. Guaranteed it's on the bottom, because I took this wedge right here. And I took the purple wedge and I measured it all out and did my thing with the thing, and it's in the bottom. It's at the bottom of the curve. Look at, I need you to look at this, friends. You know, not only that. I really, really like this stuff, friends. You know what I mean? Oh, look at it in the light. That wood is so nice. So it worked out perfect. It's such a pretty wood. I don't really want to put a wedge in that, to be honest with you. And I don't think I need to. I'm going to go kick the living pulp in. Well, I already did.